The other movie I saw after watching Widows was Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Now, while I was really looking forward to Widows, this was a movie that I really wasn't looking forward to that much. It was pretty much just a movie that was like obligatory for me because it's like I saw the first Fantastic Beast. I was like, I liked it enough. I thought it was pretty fine. I thought it was kind of forgettable. I thought it was fine. It's one of those movies that I don't know if I had this. Anybody else has this problem anymore. It's one of those movies where you see it, and then like a few weeks later, if somebody asks you what happens in that movie, you don't fucking remember. Like, I had to fucking, like, Google it, like, what did happen in that movie? I remember bits and pieces here and there. I remember fucking Johnny Depp popping up as Grindelwald and, the memory wipe scene where the rain, which I'll fucking talk about. That's about all I had to pretty much remember, like, kind of, like, go from scratch and, like, okay, like, I looked up, like, to remind myself what happened in that movie. I've only saw it once. And this is coming from, okay, if you don't know, this is coming from somebody who's a Harry Potter fan. I own all the books. I own all the fucking movies. I've seen them all, read them all. You know, I love Harry Potter. I've been a big Harry Potter fan. And I even said, after watching Fantastic Beasts, it's like, even before watching Fantastic Beasts, is like, this feels like this is just trying to milk this fucking series till it's like fucking dry. But you know, maybe like I was pretty much reassured that by the fact that they were going to make 5 more movies after the first one. I'm like, oh, that's great, because that's what we need, another fucking series. But okay, whatever. In this series is not based off any books. Yeah, the first one was based off a textbook, but it had no story and nothing to base the movies around. It's just basically coming up with new shit, like J.K. Rowling's writing her own screenplay, which sounded appealing at first, but, you know, like, she is a book writer, not a screenwriter, but like I said, I liked the first one enough, but this one didn't really catch that much of my attention, but I was like, I'm going to see it anyways because I'm a Harry Potter fan. I've seen the first one. I thought the first one was fine. And man, this movie sucked. It did. It really fucking did. It was a movie that, like, the more I thought about it after the movie ended, I got more angry about it. It's like, this movie just sucked, alright? It sucked. Fuck me, man. Like, it wasn't very good. This was not very good. Like, I have said, like, before, like, with movies like Halloween and Bohemian Rhapsody, which are based off 2 properties I really love, and I really love those. I ended up liking those movies, even though they were kind of a fucking mess. This is a good example of a source material I love, and by the end of this movie, even though I love the material that it's based off of, I couldn't ignore the fucking flaws of the movie. It drove me fucking nuts throughout the whole movie, and I didn't like it. This is one of the examples that just because I love the source material doesn't mean that I'm gonna like the movie in itself. Where do I start? I guess I'm trying to think of positives that I did think about this movie. I still liked, hold on a second. What? I'm looking up something real quick so I get this right. So I get all these fucking names right. I still liked Dan Fogler as Jacob. I thought he was one of the best parts of the first one, and he was. He's fun in this movie. Even though this is getting the complaints. Like I said, I barely remember the first one, and I was reassured I was correct in this thinking that Yeah, his memory got wiped in the first one. I was like, I saw in the trailers he was in this movie, and I'm like, so how do you explain him being in this movie even though his memory was wiped? And he shouldn't remember anything about the wizarding world. And I swear to fucking God, their explanation is. Their explanation, I swear to God, is. What the fuck was it? Oh, he says that, unless I'm missing something, this is a pretty much an exact quote. He fucking says that only people that had bad memories got their memories wiped. And he has no bad memories, so his memory wasn't wiped. I'm like, what? That makes no fucking sense. You're telling me every person around has just nothing but bad memories in their lives, and so their memories were wiped. Because nobody apparently fucking remembers a damn thing. Remembers seeing any crazy shit. Because according to I like that made no fucking sense. That seriously made no sense. It was so fucking stupid. Like, that was the laziest, dumbest way to come up, like, explaining a character's existence in this fucking film. Like I said, I did like Dan Fogler. I thought, that he remained. I thought he was fine in the first one. I liked him in this one, too. He is a really good actor. I give him a lot of credit. I was never that big of a fan until about a few years ago, like, having watched him more, and he's a really good actor. Man, I'm trying to fucking think of something positive to say about this movie. It's almost impossible. I really did not like this movie. What is if you're wondering what is the main problem of this movie for me, is that it's got 5 million fucking things going on at the same goddamn... I'll name one other thing I liked. I like Jude Law as Dumbledore. I'll admit it. He was charming and kind of different. It was a different take on Dumbledore that I haven't seen done before. And there's like that whole... It's obvious that they're going with the hinting that him and Grindelwald had a gay relationship, because as he's looking at images of Grindelwald longingly, it's like, that's not very subtle movie, because it's like, I know J.K. Rowling said that she intended Dumbledore to be gay in the books, and so they had to put that in there, but it was just like, that was kind of dumb. But like, I did like Jude Law and what he was in this movie. As far as Johnny Depp, I heard a lot of people give credit to Johnny Depp. He wasn't in this movie that much. For a movie called The Crimes of fucking Grindelwald, he's not in this movie that much. It's not a movie about him. Why the fuck did they call it Crimes of Grindelwald when he is not even really the fucking main focus of this fucking movie? I don't get it. What the fuck? Okay, like, that's... Okay, now I'm getting into what I have problems with. Like I said, there's 5 million fucking things going on in this movie. It can't decide what story it wants to fucking settle on. It's a convoluted fucking mess of a movie that... Okay, there's like 5 million subplots going on in this thing. So, there's the thing with Grindelwald, briefly mentioned, but then there's also the main focus, but the movie makes it out, like, the trailers make it out to be that, like, it's about Grindelwald and all that stuff like that, them trying to hunt down Grindelwald. No, it's not about Grindelwald. He's not even the main fucking focus of this movie. It's this whole plot about Ezra Miller, am I saying his fucking name right? Fucking guy who played Flash and Justice League, I can't stand that fucking shit. Yeah, Ezra Miller, who was from the first one, who really had no personality in the first one anyways, and who he really is. And I knew going in, because everybody and their fucking grandmother have been telling me that there's a big plot twist at the very end when you find out who he really is, and I was half fucking just going in kind of knowing, like, there's people that were, like, really kind of going crazy about it, and I was like, I half expected it was like he was like Tom Riddle or Voldemort or something like that, but they didn't go that route. I'll give it that. I expected it to go that route, but it didn't. The route it did go was like, when you do find out, who, like in the last 5 seconds, you do find out who really is. It's really fucking stupid. It's like that was a. You find out it really, I can't really spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it because even though didn't like this movie, I'm not gonna spoil it. But it's like find out something about a certain character that never was mentioned before, and it seems like this was written in just so we could make more fucking sequels. Which I guarantee you, that's exactly what it was. I read the fucking Harry Potter books. I don't remember them mentioning any of that shit, but well, there's a lot of stuff in this movie that I was like, I've read these Harry Potter books. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this movie, but okay. So I don't know if I'm the only one who had this problem too. Like they introduced characters in this movie, including Zoe Kravitz's character, who's what was her fucking name? Oh, Lita Lestrange, which you don't find out her last name until like probably about halfway into this movie. And you're like, oh, so she's like the descendant of Bellatrix, or she's gonna be evil, or something, I don't know. And it's like this whole subplot that really fucking is pointless and has no point to the fucking actual movie. Just drags the movie more on that like there's no point to it. And at the end of the movie, you're like, what the fuck was the point of her character? And like, it's a character that they act like at the beginning is like you're supposed to, like her and Eddie Redmayne already know each other for years, even though this is a character we never heard of before until this movie. If they fucking mentioned her in the other movie, fucking tell me right now. I swear to God she didn't. I don't remember her being in the other movie. And also Eddie Redmayne has a brother who she's married to, getting married to, who, again, I don't remember him having a fucking brother in the first one. This is news to me. Like, it's all supposed to be like, this is like done like it's supposed to be common knowledge. Again, I read the Harry Potter books. I don't remember this shit. Like, where the fuck, like, I don't remember anything about any of these characters. Like, the movie acts like you're supposed to know who these characters are, even though, again, I read the fucking Harry Potter books. I don't know who any of these are. I heard the Newt Scamander and Albus Dumbledore and fucking Grindelwald. But who the fuck are the rest of these guys? Like I said, there's no fucking character development. You're just supposed to know who these people are. Like, there was, I don't know, Minister of Magic or something weird like that. Of, like, it pops in and, like, he's supposedly have a history of Eddie Redmayne. And you're like, again, I don't know, because this, this is a character I'm just fucking being introduced to now. Goddamn, like, there's that subplot with the Lita Lestrange that really goes nowhere. Like, it just was pointless. It, like, spent majority of the time. You have the subplot with Queenie that I've heard a lot of people bitch about, but I just didn't care. It's like, by that point, I didn't care. Like, that just goes nowhere. Like, it's just plot fodder to just continue to, like, it's obvious, like, they're trying to fit a bunch of shit in there to make more sequels. So there's a lot of unanswered questions. Like I said, I don't fucking care. This movie sucked. There's like 5 million things going on. Like, they're trying to build their own universe and like try to build towards more sequels, and there's barely any fucking semblance of a plot. Like I said, it has no focus. It just is paper thin of a plot. It is stretched to 2 hours and 15 minutes. Like, it felt longer. Like, there was just, man, I did not like this movie. As you can fucking tell, I did not like this movie. And it's a shame because, man, I love all the other Harry Potter movies, and I like the first Fantastic Beasts when I remember it. Man, they just need to let this shit die. Die. Like, Harry Potter die. J.K. Rowling can roll in the fucking millions of dollars that she has from Harry Potter, and just let the series be. No for love of fucking God, do not make a adaptation of The Cursed Child. I swear to God, if you do, I'm done. I am done. Like, I'm not seeing that shit. I don't want to see another one. And I'm glad this movie is not doing as well, because maybe this will be a sign that maybe they will just say, pull the plug on the rest of these films. Like, just kill it. Kill it. Just fucking kill it, alright? Like I said, it's like I said with Johnny Depp, like, he is not given much to do with. Like, that I can really say whether he was good or bad, because he is not really a focus of this movie. Enough of a focus of this movie. I can't really, like, it's a movie called The Crimes of fucking Grindelwald, and he's barely in it. It's, like, I don't know. Fuck this movie. I'm done talking about this. I'm gonna go to bed. Trailers only got a new one. It's a new trailer for Mortal Instruments, or not Mortal Instruments. What the fuck am I talking? Mortal Engines. Again, like I said with Alita, this says box office bomb written all over it. You can tell a lot of fucking money probably was thrown at it. And again, Peter Jackson's name is plastered all over it as executive producer to try to sell the movie, but I guarantee it. I'm calling it right now. This is another movie that I think has been delayed 500 million times. And I guarantee the budget is ballooned up. It's gonna fucking bomb. It's gonna bomb. I really don't know much about the fucking plot, other than I think it's Gary Oldman. Or, not Gary Oldman. Who the hell is the villain in this movie? Oh, Hugo Weaving. There we go. Why the fuck did I say Gary Oldman? Those are two completely different actors. Two great actors, but two completely different actors. Gary Oldman. What the hell's wrong with me? I need to fucking go to bed. It's like he's the villain. He kills the main girls of the movie's mother. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't care. That's all I got on it. And there's cities built on fucking motorized vehicles. I don't know. It's really stupid. It's like, I don't fucking care. I'm so cynical nowadays. Fuck this. I'm so mad. Just talking about that Fantastic Beasts just pissed me off. Like, I've been kind of like, it's kind of boiled up rage. It felt good to get that out. Anyways, don't go see Fantastic Beasts. Go fucking see Widows. Give that movie, Widows, all the money you got. That movie deserves all the fucking support. Don't go see Fantastic Beasts. I be back probably in a couple days. I still got to visit with family to see Ralph Breaks the Internet, which I'm surprisingly not hearing great things about. There's a lot of people that are really disappointed by that. I'm interested in seeing it. Like, why is some people not liking this movie as much as it seems that it's getting well received by critics, but not much by fans. And Creed 2, which I'm fucking looking forward to one way or another. So until then, I'll talk to you guys.